Hello friends, what if? What if God was to supply you with everything that you need to make your dreams a reality? Every one of us have a prophetic word over our life. We got a purpose, a call from God. And we're like, God, when you manifest everything that I need, I will step into it. It doesn't work like that, friends. Let me explain it. We keep reminding God in prayer about every prophetic word, every thought, aspiration, dream, everything that we want to do, and say, God, can you line everything out before me before I start? It doesn't happen like that. What happens is you remind God of all of these things, and God looks down and He wants to see you making a step. The Bible says if we first draw near to God, He will then draw near to us. See, I have people all the time say, oh, I want to start a business. I want to be a missionary. I want to launch a ministry. I said, hey, future business owner, do you have your LLC? I haven't done any of my paperwork. You're not serious. A young missionary says, I want to be a missionary. Do you have a passport? You don't want to be a missionary. People that want to go in ministry, I said, who have you sat under? Do you have any education? Have you done an internship? Have you been reading any books, watching any YouTube videos on anything to move you forward? No, well then you really aren't taking any aggressive steps. So what if God supplied everything that you need? My friends, let me tell you, He has already supplied everything that you need. But the number one thing that you have to have is a willing heart. See, I've never had everything set out before me in anything that my wife and I have ever done. But what I've had is a prophetic word that was spoken into my spirit. And it was a word that would keep me up at night. It's a word that would keep me excited. It would keep me moving towards the things of Lord. And every single time I stepped out and I took a step, God matched that step. I'm going to let you know, His steps are a lot bigger than mine. You ever seen a little kid walk through like an old wooden floor? Then you ever heard an adult walk through an old wooden floor like an old house or an old school or church? It's a lot louder. God's steps are so much bigger than ours. So when people say, what if? I'm telling you, God will supply every single thing that He said He would. He will give you all the resources, all the provision to completely fund all the vision that you have over your life. But what God needs you to do is to start taking aggressive steps towards Him, mainly in your personal relationship with Him, but in your business, your ministry, whatever it may be. You need to start entrepreneuring everything that God has put in your heart and prepare yourself. Start reading, start getting resources, start getting around people who are good in the field that you want to walk into. And as you start making these aggressive steps, watch what God does. You know, the Bible says that we don't want you to become lazy, but get around people who have endured hardship and have walked through and had breakthrough and have accomplished everything that God said they could accomplish. So my friends, what if you had everything that you need? You do. But first, you've got to move towards that, and then God will start stepping towards you. You've got everything that you need to be successful in what God has spoken over your life.